Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to day 59 of the 100 Days of Me challenge, meditation, exercise, and self-expression. So today for my self-expression, I want to share with you about how to be a high income owner. So, your income is, that proportionately. I'm trying to calm down my dog and do this video. He got me distracted. Anyways, your income is directly proportionate to the value that you bring. Okay, and so you wanna look at how can you bring high value to people. If you want to become a high income owner, you want to either bring a lot of value to a very few individuals, right? Like if you bring, for example, if you help someone make $1 million, it's easy for them to pay you at least $100,000 for it, right? Because the amount of value that you provide. Sometimes even, you help them make 100,000, they split 50-50 with you, you make 500,000, right? So that's one way. Another way is to bring, it could be a smaller amount of value, but to a bunch of people. So let's say, same example, right? Instead of helping one person make $1 million, you help 10 people make $100,000, right? And each of them pay you $10,000. So you still getting the 100,000, just like if you would get, the 100,000 by helping one person, right? And you can use that same, if you were to help 100 people to make $10,000 each, right? So the point being is that, to be a high income owner, you either provide a lot of value, like really high value to a few people, or just or some value to a lot of people. So if one way or the other would get you become a high income owner. And a lot of times too, like you might think that what you have to offer is highly valued, right? You're like, man, I'm doing all of this work, I'm hustling it, I'm adding tons of value, but I'm not making the money I want. It could be one or two things here. So it could either be because you might think it's high value, but the people that you're doing that for doesn't see the value, doesn't think it's high value to them. So you got to be very, you got to know what is high value to them and give that to them as a high value service for them to compensate you, right? For them to reward you highly. So that's number one. Number two, it's very possible that you are providing high value and the other person sees that high value, but that you're not asking enough for your compensation, right? Like let's say you're helping someone make $1 million, but you don't dare to ask for, $100,000 consulting fee for that, for example. You're like, hey, if you can just pay me 10 grand, I'll, blah, 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 right? So the point being is that, so it has to do with either they don't see the value or that they don't see the value in what you're offering, or is that you don't see the value in what you're offering. So either way would affect how much money you would make, right? And so, and then, anyways, my mind's a little bit distracted this morning. I apologize for that. But I hope you got some good value out of that. All right, it's time for my push-up for the day. Ready? You gonna join me? If you haven't started yours yet, right? Today could be day 1 for you. Today is day 59 for me. I'm so happy I'm getting over that hump of the 50s. That was a very challenging, time for me. So I'm excited to get over that hump. So day 59. So I'm gonna do 59 push-ups on on camera today. That's a good idea. Each day, I'll do that many push-ups. All right, cool. Let's do it. Yeah. 60. Beat 59. Awesome. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.